They don't just cut people's throats. They delight in cutting people's throats.
Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl was serving as an Army infantryman in Afghanistan in 2009 when he walked off his base and was captured by Taliban militants.
After nearly 5 years in captivity, their son Bowe is coming home.
But critics fumed that Bergdahl was a deserter.
We get a traitor named Bergdahl.
Is Bergdahl a deserter?
Or a traitor?
And revelations that his release was the result of an exchange for 5 Taliban prisoners triggered a political storm.
They get 5 people that they've wanted for 9 years, and we get a dirty, rotten traitor.
And later, a military prosecution.
Misbehavior before the enemy carries a maximum potential penalty, possible confinement for life.
The one person not talking was Bowe Bergdahl himself. Defying his lawyer's advice, the sergeant agreed in January 2016 to just one television interview. It was granted to Sean Langan, a British filmmaker who himself was taken hostage by the Taliban. The Times has obtained never-before-seen outtakes from Mr. Langan's documentary. It provides a rare window into Bergdahl himself and gives viewers a first-hand account of his captivity.
It's a cage that was welded together. It's about 7 foot long by about 6 foot wide and about maybe 6 feet by 1 inch tall.
And you're, how tall are you? You're
just shy of 6 feet.
Well, you were 3 or 4 years in a cage.
Yeah, every day I kind of made there was never a day that I was didn't think that possibly they could execute me that day. Actually, the longer the years went, the more time passed, the more likely it was that they're going to kill me became, because in my mind it was just like, well, they're going to realize that nobody's coming for me. They're going to realize that, I'm not anything very special. If you ask for something, probably get less of whatever it was they're going to give you next time. So
you never asked for, I would ask for some fresh vegetables or cigarettes. No. You never asked for things to make your life easier?
No. I couldn't ask for anything. I couldn't take anything because that would be used against me. I couldn't show expression of emotion. If they showed me a video, I couldn't show any other emotion. The way that I kind of showed my humanity to them in a sense of connection was basically when they tried to play a joke on me, like throwing a firecracker into the cage and jumping to get out of the way of it.
Yeah.
I didn't allow myself to get mad at those things. Escaping into my mind wasn't helping me escape the situation in reality, and reality was paying attention to every little thing that possibly could help me escape that situation. One of the things that drove me was, you get to that point of being executed. They showed me movies or videos, home videos of people being executed.
Yeah.
And, it's extremely graphic how a guy with his hands tied behind his back and his feet tied up, and their hands and feet are pulled up so the guy's arching.
Yeah.
And then, they grab his hair, they grab his chin, and then they start sawing away at his neck. And they don't use sharp blades, and they don't go very fast.
I've seen it.
You can,
And they saw away.
Yeah. And so, I kept thinking, if I ever got to a point where they're, have me on the ground and they're pulling my legs behind me, my arms behind me, I'm going to be, am I going to look back on my, years before or months before going, seeing all those time, I could have escaped there, I could have escaped there if I had tried there, I could have escaped there.